Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Advanced Minecraft with Dr. Zombie. It's been a long time coming, and I think I finally have something for you guys that I'd like to show off. I know people in my server have been begging me to do a video server tour, and I hope to be able to do a little bit of that today. But more importantly, I want to keep up with the theme of doing tutorials, and I've got something great for you guys today. And what you're going to need... Things you'll need to get started. You'll need some redstone torches, which you can make with sticks and redstone. You need some smooth stone, and you need these things in part for their own usefulness, but also in part to make redstone repeaters. You're going to need some dirt or another block that you're going to build your redstone circuitry on. A lever would be useful, and sticky pistons. And what I'm going to do is show you guys how to make a secret pull-away door. Let's start by quickly showing off. This is my little house. I got a brick house here on the server. Put it in this nice little wooded area that I've recently cut down all the trees. I've got a lava moat to help dissuade the monsters from getting to me. The wood there looks kind of silly from the outside, but it looks alright from up top. It turns into like a little wooden deck. And what I've got here is I've got my bedroom over here. I've got a shower that I can turn on and off using redstone. That's why the wood is outside the house. But I can turn my shower on and off, which is actually extremely helpful. If I start burning, I can teleport home and then jump in the shower, which is hilarious. Up here is my rooftop, and here's my little deck, which looks out over my veranda of the area that I have. Over there, my friend from back home, Sergeant Sin, has built a little lighthouse and a little farm there. We have the makings of some sort of animal farm that I think I probably built and then abandoned. And we have a skeleton. Over here I've got a giant tree. This is actually a temple. And there's a tree house over there as well. So, quick tour. But what I'm really interested in showing you is what's going on over at the Community Fortress. And the Community Fortress is supposed to be... Let's warp to Comfort. Supposed to be a community project that anyone can go ahead and modify, upgrade, build, and make more spectacular. It's in progress. It's not going to look like this when it's finished. You can kind of tell over there is some construction. You can tell there's a little tower. Someone's playing music. I don't know where exactly they have hooked that up, but they got some of the new records. And there's the windows, such. Community Fortress. There we go. That's enough of that. Alright, so we've got our little war room here, and this is a very big cooperative effort. Little extra design there, and to show you how to do it. A cooperative effort by the team. I built maybe the main structure, everybody else pitched in to build the fireplace, the giant table, the chandelier or light fixture, whatever you want to call it, the pictures. I built this thing pretty much myself as well. This uses... I believe this is still using the glass blocks, not the panes. I'm not positive. Yeah, I think these are glass blocks, although I'm sure you guys have seen glass panes. Let me show some other stuff I've got going on. We're working on this little overhang here, a little wooden platform with a little chandelier here in the middle, with a nice, railing, looking down into a carpet with some seating and a creeper. This is going to be, closed off eventually, and this will be sort of a big gathering room. I'm hoping to put maybe like a swimming pool in the back. Kind of strange for sort of a medieval fortress, but I think it'll look really fun, and that'll be a fun thing to do. We got a library downstairs. Here's our library. Yeah, it's very nice. It's a typical library. We don't have an enchantment room in here yet, but I'm considering doing one. There's Bob, who's following me around. He desperately wants to be in the video. But what I want to tell you guys is a little bit about making secret rooms. Secret rooms are fun-tastic. Everybody loves finding them. They love using them. Just having one around is pretty awesome. And anywhere in this fortress, at least, that there is a room that you can't seem to get to, that is a secret room. And you might notice how many blocks are between that room, if you look in here. 1, 2, and then this room over here. There's certainly a area in between, and I'm going to show this off for the first time. Most people don't know this is here. You put a lever down and you hit it. The wall moves back just one square and down into a ladder into the room below. Now we take the ladder down, we've got sort of a hellish fortress down here, and we actually built this in secret from most of the other players. They don't know it's even here. That's not what I'm going to show you today. That's fairly simple to do on your own, to have something tear away a single block, not a big deal. But this here is pretty cool. This is a double piston wall mover, and I've got a button to show you what it can do. Somebody else did it, not me. But it'll actually pull a wall 2 spaces back and then back forward, and then you walk out. And that's our secret back exit to the fortress, or at least to that special room. So what I'm going to do is, right now it leads just out to the courtyard where the creepers are. Alright, little teamwork there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to build it yourself and implement it into your own fortress. I've got a second secret room here that I'm going to go ahead and show you. And we're going to need to build a few things to get started. I'm going to need at least 2 redstone repeaters, maybe 3, so I'm going to bring 3 just in case. And in order to do that, I need more redstone torches, so I better make those first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just in case. Make a few extra because you might need them. God, I hate you, Bob. Why would you do that when you know I'm here making a video? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Take these, I'll need those extra. I need as much wiring as I can get. Looking good. Okay, let's move down into the wine cellar. This is the first thing I built in the community fortress other than just the front structure, and I think it looks pretty good. What we've got is wooden steps used to make wine racks. And we've got this nice little area here with the wine racks. We've got, you know, a little sign showing off this statue I built with lava and glowstone and cloth out the window there. But I'm adding this right now. Nobody has seen this yet until they come in here and barge in on what I'm doing. I'm going to show you exactly how to make that 2-piston push that you can use to seal off the door. And what I'm going to do is, one of these little torch holes, I'm just going to put a lever. That lever can be up or down, and down is going to turn this on. Now, while you're building this, you're going to make mistakes. I'm going to make mistakes here just doing it, even though I've done it a couple times. But essentially, what we're going to do, and I'll use dirt first so that I don't have to, like, destroy it. We're going to want to have the pistons, and I'm put it the wrong way, just what I'm talking about, a little mistake. We're going to have the pistons push out, grabs. I need the redstone repeaters so that the timing is correct for when the redstone will power them up. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's correct. And then I need redstone itself, of course, to power these things on or off. When they're on, they push out. Okay, and then when they're off, they pull back. Now, it didn't quite work, so that's because I need to enhance the timing a little more. Put this one at 4, and then when I pull it back, almost worked. What did I do wrong? Okay, we're back. I had to go look it up, and unfortunately that's going to happen a lot when you work with redstone, until you memorize exactly what you're doing. I had the basic idea in mind, but what I need is 0 time here, 4 clicks here, 2 clicks here. And that'll get it so that the front one will pull back first, then the second one will pull back, then the front one will become activated again because this will still have power for just a smidgen more, and then it'll pull back, it'll go out, grab the dirt, pull it back. Let's see it work in action. See what I'm talking about? Really fast. Now, if I want to get back out again, I'm going to have to teleport or, you know, dig through the wall, which typically when you're doing this, you just dig through the wall, you fix it, you come back in. But since it's already out and working the way I want it to, I can go ahead and warp out and then run up there and take a look. Okay, so this is what my wine cellar will look like during the daytime, and here's my little area in the back. If I switch the switch, the dirt moves back. Now, obviously anyone who sees that is going to just run over and press it. They might not notice it because it's in the corner, and frankly, because of this video, anyone who sees it's going to see it. I might just leave it there anyway. But if you wanted to be extra secure, you could do something like this. I'm going to replace this with nice regular blocks so it blends in seamlessly. But if I take out that, you'll notice that the switch is gone, the door is open. That's not what you would want. What you want to do is put a switch in here. What do you call it? A reverse switch. Inverter. That's what they call them. So I'll take out one of the blocks here. Actually, that might not work too well. Let's give ourselves a little more room to do this in, and I might be able to do it better. Let's grab my redstone. Let's put all of it in there. And through here, out here, boom. That way it'll reverse. So what I'm going to have is I'm going to have a situation where when the switch is gone, like it is now, the wall is complete. So we warp back out, or, you know, if you're doing it single player or you don't have warps in your server, you can dig back out. And what you're going to do is you can replace the now missing lever with a torch, just like any other place, and no one will know but you. This is a little out of place, isn't it? Eh, I'll fix it later. Maybe it's like that because the room that behind it was vacant. So when you want to get into your secret lair, you tear out the wall, you put your lever up, and you flick it, and there you go. You can get in. In order to get, you know, when you leave, you're done, you just tear down your thing, you close it. Unfortunately, this doesn't work in some of the cases. If you wanted to close this back up and remove the lever, you have problems. So in cases where you can leave the lever, if you can get to a position where you can flick it again, you could close it back up and then you'd be nice and locked inside. Unfortunately, this isn't going to work for me. Some other places I've had it work fine. If it wasn't, you know, back in the wall, if it was right up in the front, you could just, you know, slip inside and go click and it'd be fine. You close it right back up. But in our case, I'm just going to leave it there, leave it open. You hit the switch, it closes. So that's that. That's how you build your own little secret area. And like I said earlier, any spot in the comm fort that looks like it might have a secret room, it doesn't add up. There's extra space somewhere where the rooms just don't fit together. There's a secret there. So there are at least 2. And I guess I could show that, you know what, it's basically the same design except it only pulls back 1 and drops down to below. I needed to do that because we only have 2 spaces in there between the fireplace and the wall. It's actually pretty cool. I was hoping to do like you press a button, you can get into behind the fireplace, you know, sort of a clue thing. But for this secret, we tear that down. And I take it away, and only the people who've watched this video or helped me build it now know where it is. And I put the lever back in there. That's basically it for the community fortress, and I kind of wanted to show you guys some of the other cool spots on our server. Everybody would love me to show off exactly what they've built, but I don't have time for all of that, so I'm going to show you some of our warps. Let's warp to the arena. That sounded like I just got shot with an arrow, didn't it? This is our arena. We have a rule in the server where mob grinders are forbidden. If it's unfair to you that you can just kill mobs and they drop all their stuff without any work, then it's just, you know, it's prohibited. Unless you first captured a spawner. That's different. If you captured a spawner, you did the work and took the necessary risk to secure it and make it into a grinder, that's okay. But we had people in the past just dig out massive amounts of stone and use that to their advantage to spawn tons of mobs and then just grind all of them, which resulted in people having way too much TNT. So what our solution was to build this arena. And the arena's great for 2 levels. 1, it's fair, so you have the element of risk that you can get hurt, you can get killed even by the mobs. 2, the mobs will drop experience orbs, which you need for enchanting and stuff. Now I have been able to build successfully a grinder around a spawner that drops experience orbs, and in another video I might show you guys that. But today, I just want to show you some of the cool stuff that we built in our server. Another thing you might notice is that we are in open air. In the sun, the mobs might have gotten burned, but I forced Bob to cover the roof with water. I told him, you know, just cover it. He decided he preferred water around glass, so, hey, whatever. Take the high road and do that. It's not finished, but none of Bob's projects ever are they? What else can we got? This here is Nick's village. He's got a lot of cool buildings going on here. Nick is one of our older server members, and he's built a lot of giant skyscrapers. And I'm glad to say that his skyscraper design has gotten better over the time. You might remember some of our old server tours. These look much nicer. I'm happy to have them in our server as opposed to the old cobblestone, what do you call it, cobblestone monstrosities that used to be there. Is this the lava lamp? I think this might be the lava lamp, although the lava might be taken out. Yeah, under construction. He's building a giant lava lamp here, which is pretty cool. He's got like a little skull up there. A lot of neat things going on. Let's go back to spawn. This is our spawn area with a little, you know, newbie rules section and whatnot. I mean, it's been so long since I did one of these videos, I don't even know if I showed off the starting spawn point of our server yet. If you guys have ever seen the server, outside of the people who log in every day. This is our watchtower. Recently made it go a little bit higher and gave it a nice glass, you know, pane, ceiling, well, floor and whatnot, so you can see around. We have a redo of the Wicker Man. We've got, you know, Matt's fortress over there, and this is just a private fortress he's been working on. We've got, you know, another little fort there. Over there is my original boat dock, which I built maybe the first week that we had the new server. We got, you know, other people's houses. Here's our courthouse, which has our jail inside. And unfortunately it's nighttime, and I've got my resolution down a little bit, so you can't see too far. Bob, of course, had to outdo me by building a much larger viewing tower, but that's alright. So, as always, and unfortunately I have to admit that I have been lax in my duties, but if you guys do want to see something in Minecraft, even if it's just a server tour or a more expanded server tour, let me know in the comments here, and I will try to get around to it. I unfortunately have had other things happening in my life where I couldn't be playing Minecraft or couldn't be filming more usually to, you know, the amount that I desire, but I had the time tonight and I figured, why not? One more thing I might show you, and I will probably have to cut this video, especially because I had some difficulty getting the redstone to work. But we also have our nether transport system. If you go to the nether, and I'll cut this a little bit, you can just walk in a straight line, and I didn't have to cut it at all, it's too fast. There's another wart farm, and these portals will take you to different spots in the server. And you know, it's a nice, quick, safe way to travel. It's legit. You know, we have certain rules about the number of warps that we can have, and you know, things like of that nature. We've got nether wart farms all up in the area here, pigmen. So there you have it. Quick server tour and a tutorial, all in one. I'm amazing. And I hope to be able to do more videos for you guys, and I definitely hope to show off more of the server because it's a great place. We've got a lot of great players doing great things, and you know, I hope to be able to do more videos for you guys. I'm sorry I haven't, but let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, and we will be around the server. Once again, this is Dr. Zombie, signing off. And, one more thing. Secret 1. Good luck.